I'm Dr. David Mundia, Doctor of Vascular Physiology. I'll be having a revision class with my students on blood and body fluids physiology. That is PIO 201. So we'll be starting with blood physiology. It's a session of question and answer. It is good how to talk to students. You should be able to engage students on some question. Then they try to answer it. Inability to answer the question, we provide solution as a lecture. And that is why I'm here this morning. Now, when you write that exam, you will come back to the flying color. So, question number 1. What is the pH range of blood? What is the pH range of blood? A, just listen. A, 6.8 to 7.2. B, 7.35 to 7.45. C, 7.6 to 8.0. D, 6.5 to 7.0. What is the answer? D. D. Very correct. Can you clap yourself? That will take us to question number 2. That means you guys are waiting. I love that. Question number 2. What percentage of blood volume is plasma? From the material given to you, the answer is there. What percentage of blood volume is plasma? A, 65%. B, 45%. C, 55%. D, 25%. C. What is the correct answer? C. C. Very correct. That will take us to question number 3. You can see that Dr. Mundia was said question. True or false? Question number 3. Which blood components forms the body coat? Which blood components form the body coat? A, erythrocytes. B, plasma. C, leukocyte and platelets. Then D, hemoglobin. Very correct. C is the correct answer. Question number 4. Which organ produces erythropoietin in response to hypoxia? Which organ produces erythropoietin in response to hypoxia? A, liver. B, spleen. C, kidney. D, lungs. D. Which is the kidney? Very correct. That's good. Question number 5. What? Okay, which is not a function of blood? Which is not a function of blood? A, oxygen transport. B, homosynthesis. C, pH regulation. D, immunity. Homosynthesis. Very correct. That's the correct option. Question number 6. What is the average blood volume in female? What is the average blood volume in female? A, 5 to 6 liter. B, 6 to 7 liter. C, 4 to 5 liter. D, 3 to 4 liter. What's the right? C. Very correct. 4 to 5 liter. Question number 7. Which blood cell type lacks a nucleus? Which blood cell type lacks a nucleus? lymphocytes. Erythrocytes. That is very well said. Very correct. These guys are not standing at all. They are ready for the fourth exam. That is interesting. Question number 8. Which protein makes up 60% of plasma protein? Which protein makes up 60% of plasma protein? A. Fibrinogen. B. Hemoglobin. C. Albumin. D. Globulin. C is the correct option. Albumin. Very interesting. Next question. Normal platelet count is between dash. Normal platelet count is between dash. A. 2,500 to 9,700 microliter. B. 90,000 to 270 microliter. C. 4.8 to 5.9 million microliter. Then D. 135 to 145 milliequivalents per liter. D. 90 to 270 microliter. All the questions thus far, they are from your material. None were said outside the material. The next question. Which leukocyte is the most abundant? Which leukocyte is the most abundant? A. Lymphocytes. B. Monocytes. C. Neutrophil. D. Eosinophil. C. Very correct. That girl that is there, that just that girl. Oh my God. I'm suspecting you. I hope you know this. I'm suspecting you. Very interesting. The next question. Basophils are involved in dash. Basophils are involved in dash. A. Bacterial destruction. B. Histamine release. C. Antibody production. D. Blood clotting. Histamine release. Very correct. That's the correct option. Next one. Next question. This one, if my brother can answer it in GSS 2. Yes, you can answer it. The lifespan of red blood cell is approximately dash. A. 5 days. B. 30 days. C. 60 days. D. 120 days. 120 days. That's why I said if my daughter can answer it. Okay, that's correct. The next one. Hemoglobin contains how many iron atoms? Hemoglobin contains how many hemoglobin atoms? A. 1. B. 2. C. 4. D. 8. 4. Very correct. Contain 4 ions atom. Next one. The next question. Which granulocytes target parasites worms? When I was teaching you, this one targets worms, this one does this, okay? I'm not asking the question now. Which granulocyte targets parasite worms? A. Neutrophil. B. Eosinophil. C. Basophil. D. Monocytes. D. Eosinophil. Very correct. It shows those students as well to the material. Over like this. You can see all the questions that come from the material. Yeah. The next one. What percentage of white blood cells are monocytes? What percentage of white blood cells are monocytes? A. 35 to 45%. That's the correct option. The next one, the next question. Which process allows white blood cell to move through vessel wall? Which process allows white blood cell to move through vessel wall without colliding? A. Hepatocytes. B. Phagocytosis. C. Dialysis. D. Margination. The correct option is C. Dialysis. I say when blood is being there through the blood vessel wall, it's through the process of dialysis. The next question. The next question. Which white blood cell develop into macrophage tissue? Which white blood cell develop into macrophage in tissues? A. Neutrophil. B. Eosinophil. C. Monocytes. Then D. Basophil. C. Monocytes. Very correct. That's the correct option. The next one. Which of the following is not a granulocyte? Which of the following is not a granulocyte? A. Basophil. B. Lymphocytes. C. Neutrophil. D. Eosinophil. Very correct. B. Lymphocytes. Is not a granulocyte. Next question. Histamine is released by DASH. You know what we said before. There was option. Now, they are saying histamine is released by DASH. A. Monocyte. B. Basophil. C. Eosinophil. D. Leukocyte. B. Very correct. Basophil is histamine. Very correct. The next question. Which formed element is a cell fragment? Which formed element is a cell fragment? A. Erythrocytes. B. Neutrophil. C. Platelets. D. Lymphocytes. What is the correct option? C. Platelets is the correct option. It's not that. It's a formed element in a cell fragment. The next question. Main protein in red blood cell responsible for oxygen transport is DASH. Main protein in red blood cell responsible for oxygen transport is DASH. A. Myoglobin. B. Albumin. C. Hemoglobin. D. Physiology. Very correct. Hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is responsible for oxygen carrier, while myoglobin is responsible for glucose. Isn't it? Good. The next question. Which gas is most bound to hemoglobin in blood? Which gas is most bound to hemoglobin in blood? A. CO2. B. Nitrogen. C. Oxygen. D. Hydrogen. Oxygen. That is C. Very correct. The next question. White blood cell that form antibodies are DASH. White blood cell that form antibodies are DASH. A. Neutrophil. B. T cell. C. B cell. D. Basophil. What is the correct option? C. B cell. Form antibodies. All this is the only one. Because read. Please read your material. The next question. The next question. Which plasma protein aids in blood clotting? Which plasma protein aids in blood clotting? A. by blood from the digestive tract. A. Hormones. B. Glucose. C. Oxygen. D. Carbon dioxide. The right answer is what? Glucose. Very correct. Very correct. It's glucose. The next question. Red blood cells are produced in dash. Red blood cells are produced in dash. A. Liver. B. Bone marrow. C. Spleen. D. Lung. What is the correct answer? D. Bone marrow. Very correct. Next question. What condition is indicated abnormal leukocyte proliferation? What condition is indicated by abnormal leukocyte proliferation? A. Anemia. B. Hemophilia. C. Leukemia. D. Thrombosis. What is the correct option? C. Very correct. Leukemia. It's leukemia. Not anemia. It's leukemia. Okay? C. Let me read the question again. Which condition or what condition is indicated by abnormal leukocyte proliferation? When there is excess white blood cell, okay, it's leukemia. We see. Next question. What stimulates leukopoiesis? What stimulates leukopoiesis? Leukopoiesis is what? Leukopoiesis is what? Of white blood cell. Leukopoiesis. Okay. What stimulates leukopoiesis? A. Platelet-derived factor. B. Interleukins and cerebrospinal fluids. C. Hemoglobin. D. Vitamin K. What is the right option? D. Interleukins and cerebrospinal fluids. The next question. Which leukocyte has a bilobed nucleus? A bilobed nucleus and chromosome granules. That's one piece. A. Neutrophils. B. Eosinophils. What is the material? B. Eosinophils. C. Basophils. D. Monocyte. What is the right option? D. Eosinophil. Is the correct option. Eosinophil. He has bilobed nucleus and chromosome granules. If you check the material again, you will see here the that present bilobed nucleus and the chromosome granules. That was why I started the question. If you are not getting a lot of things, you don't know everything. The next question. Next question. What is the iron content in blood plasma? What is the iron content in blood plasma? A. 0.85%. B. 120 to 220 milligram per 100 ml. C. 50 to 150 microgram per 100 ml. D. 33 to 51 microgram per 100 ml. What is the right option? Is C. 50 to 150 microgram per 100 ml. That's the correct option. That girl at the back, get that. Leave the class. You are pressing your phone, you are not serious. Leave the class, don't care. total hormones. A. Neutrophil. B. Red blood cell. C. Platelets. D. Basophil.
Red blood cell.